Hi cooking boys and girls, I wondered if you'd like a story today. I have a book here called Kipper, and it was written by an author called Mick Inkpen. This book is a paperback. You see it's soft and floppy and moves. Hardbacks don't do that, they don't move. This book is about Kipper's basket. It tells us this on the back. This is called the blurb, and it tells us a wee bit about the story we'll find inside. It said, Kipper's basket is old and worn, his blanket is smelly and disgusting, but can Kipper find a better place to sleep? Let's find out. Kipper. Kipper was in the mood for tidying his basket. You are falling apart, he said to his rabbit. You are all chewed up and soggy, he said to his ball and bone. And you are disgusting, he said to his smelly old blanket. Out they went. That's better, said Kipper. But it was not better. Now his basket was uncomfortable. He twisted and he turned and he wriggled, but it was no good. He could not get comfortable. Silly basket, said Kipper, and he went outside. Outside there were 2 ducks. 1, 2. They looked very comfortable standing on one leg. That's what I should do, said Kipper. But he wasn't very good. He could only wobble. Can you stand on one leg? Have a try. Well done. Some wrens had made a nest inside a flower pot. It looked very cosy, same in the wee nests. I should sleep in one of those, said Kipper. But Kipper would not fit inside the flower pot. He was much too big. Look, he can only squeeze the top of his head and a bit of his ear in. The squirrels had made their nest out of sticks. I didn't know squirrels lived in nests, did you? I will build myself a stick nest, said Kipper. But Kipper's nest was not very good. He could only find 3 sticks. Look, he's got 1, which is quite long, 2, a middle-sized one, and then 3, a little tiny one. The sheep looked very happy, just sitting in the grass. No, that was no good either. The grass was much too tickly. Look at Kipper. He's smiling and giggling because the grass is tickling him all over. He's got a little ladybird on him. The frog had found a sunny place in the middle of the pond. He was sitting on a lily pad. I wonder if I could do that, said Kipper. But he couldn't. Look, he's fallen into the pond and has a lily pad on his head. That's not where it's meant to go. Perhaps a nice dark hole would be good, thought Kipper. The rabbits seemed to like them. But it was not a rabbit hole. It was a big badger. The rabbits are running away. 1, 2, 3. 3 fluffy tails. Kipper rushed indoors and hid underneath his blanket. His lovely, smelly old blanket. Kipper put the blanket back in his basket. He found his rabbit. And he found his ball and bone. I like my basket just the way it is, yawned Kipper. He climbed in and he pulled the blanket over his head. It's the best blanket in the whole wide world. And he fell fast asleep. Look, he's cozying with his blanket and his rabbit. And the animals are saying, shh, don't wake him. How many animals is there? There's a bird, the wren, the badger, the frog, the duck, the sheep, the squirrel and the rabbit. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 little animals tiptoeing away so they don't wake Kipper. The end. I really like that story. Thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you all soon, cooking boys and girls. Bye.